so we can work off it.
Alright, so we're gonna set one right now. You guys need help? I'm gonna put the camera down, of course. Okay, you guys might never see this, but the deal of what it is right now. Okay.
You make sure I got it set right.
I'll lift it higher if you need.
Alright, wait a minute.
I'll get up
Go
top.
up, keep walking. Lift up. Lift it up. You may have to turn it 90 degrees. Turn it 90 degrees. Lift it up there.
How far?
It's good. Lower it down.
Yeah, tilt it my way a little.
Maybe I hit it wrong. Maybe it's the other. Alright, lift it up a little bit and twist it 90 degrees. Up, lift it up.
Oh, they gotta go down.
What the hell is jam? Get down in there, that's it.
I was wondering if someone can have the camera.
Well, here's what we're gonna do.
I have it set so it doesn't shake
We're
over.
gonna take and mark out how long it is there.
Well, no, it's
Take
recorded
the
right now,
scale
but you might not be able to see
saw,
exactly
okay?
what's going on.
And we'll take off like an 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch off of each side.
Side or
It'll
corner?
still act as a plane.
Yeah, but why? It's.
It might be swollen because it's wet.
Yeah.
Okay?
And then it's gonna. Let's try. Like, do you think another one might be a little different? Because I remember.
Let's get one of them small ones. Hold this, Nick. Let's see, because the small ones might be dried out.
So literally, this is how tall this thing is, all the way up to second floor window. So we're test fitting it now.
Yeah.
Oh, that one
what
fits
it
in really
is.
well.
They're dried out and these aren't. Okay, so it's a little snug.
Alright, so that expanded then.
Let me I like the idea of clean it off and let me see if I got a skin of silicone and I got a little sandpaper because it's got to be just like you're saying, like a fraction of an inch. And I don't want to shave it so much that once you get in there, you know, you're for the end of the
So,
summer,
because it's got a little wet from the grass and everything, it got expanded a little bit. It absorbed some of the water, so it's a little swollen. So it's not fitting perfectly inside there, inside the tube. So,
That's the problem.
yep. Yeah, swollen.
Well, it's still wet.
Yeah.
So these are nice and dried out and
Yeah.
contracted a little.
Touche. That thing's extra tall. And it's gonna be around 2 feet into the ground, but still, that's still gonna be tall.
6 or 7 inches to the ground to the grade. 7 inches to grade, and this is
8, a little bit less than 28.
say 28. Let's just say 20.
Yeah. So, it's how many inches?
We would go 21 inches up.
2
Mark
feet.
it. Okay, now
And
would be
add-
ground.
Then
Level.
and add 28 inches. Right?
And then we would go however high we want from that 21 inch mark.
So how deep is it gonna be in the ground?
Well, in the ground, at ground level, it'll be only 20 inches.
Well, of course. I mean, plus the tube and pipe.
Here's what we're going to do, Andrew. We're going to have to decide before we put it in because we may not be able to get it out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
What's that?
So we may have to decide and then drill and then stick it down.
Because it's just sticking. Just.
You know what? See the little knobs from where the screws were? Shave them down first.
Tell my dad, Sam, I'm gonna check on Will and Bex. Will and Bex, how was your Easter so far? What? Louder. What, Will? Okay. So,
There's 11 foot above grade. Okay,
that's 11 feet right there.
actually,
Thanks.
1 foot 2.5 inches.
So what's that gonna do, Dad?
Well, it's too big, but that'll make it slide easy.
Oh.
Yes.
You see the 11 foot mark?
It's silicone lube.
Yes, I see that footmark.
Is that high enough?
I wanna make sure our umbrella.
Ever since I dropped the camera in that previous video, watch that video.
The umbrella won't. The umbrella only comes to here.
Like the focus has been a little slower. That's not good, but it'll do for now.
It's 9'6" right here.
That gives us plenty of clearance. If that's where the holes. Maybe we want to make these things 12 foot.
12 foot. Because what you got to do is you got to remember you got to be able to get to this thing from a 6 foot ladder. Okay. So you can make this. Okay. And
Yes.
Then this way here.
So 11 and a half
11 and a half.
plus 2 feet. So 13.
11 and a half. You see where it is? It's that 138 inch mark.
Yeah.
That's going to be your height of your pole.
Mm-hmm.
And 11 feet will be where your screw bolts are.
Like 13, make these things 13 feet tall. Because
Well, we'll add 21 inches to that 11 and a half.
So it'll be more than that.
And that'll give you from ground level.
13 and a half feet tall.
Yeah.
Can I see your tape?
Yep, here you go.
That's the big side, I guess, right? Alright, that's the big side.
Like right on it, right?
I think you're trying to figure out how they're
Theoretically, it should work.
Theoretically.
This looks like this is the. Let's see, it's 3 and like 9/16ths, and this one is like 3.
And a half. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit. It's hard to tell because it's that little sample one we had.
Oh, right over there, Nick.
Saying how one way, not the other. It doesn't matter which way you go.
No, it should. Hold that 4x4 up against this one and see how much difference there is because of shrinkage. See it?
Yeah, a good amount.
It's just a.
Man, it doesn't have to be much.
Not much at all. And that, I mean, there was room on that. And there's play when I dropped this in here. I don't know, must just
Yeah. Oh, this is real close.
I'm wondering. I'm with you there because we dropped this thing in there and it stays.
It stays. We can't get it. Yeah.
And it's like a major project to get this baby out. So I think your numbers like 13 and a half foot. I should have got those tables.
11 and a half feet, and then whatever it is from ground level. Okay. So it's 7 inches to the top of the plastic there from the ground, approximately 7 inches, and so that means out of the 21 inches, okay, is ground level from the bottom there. Measure up 21 inches, and then we measure up 11 and a half feet, and then we cut it.
All right, so 11 and a half plus 21.
Plus 21 on this one. That one might be different.
Yeah.
Okay, because what we're going to have to do is
Need help, Bex?
how are we going to
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, Bex Turns.
How are we going to make sure that we're at the right height? So theoretically, we're the same height for these things. Okay.
That's where we were talking about like dropping it in.
I like this cord.
And then use
It's just cord,
level to
like-
make sure that
And then cut it in.
has to,
I like it.
It has to be pier level. Right. It looks that way.
And then if we
so it's almost well,
Hey Bex, what's that black brick? What's that black, like, you know, square right next to that brick?
Oh, this. It came from the side. We roasted it in a tub.
Well, what is it? The camera doesn't, the YouTube doesn't know that. Can you tell YouTube what it is?
It's a brick.
It's a brick. That doesn't look like a brick.
It's a homemade brick, but it was from the fire, so it got
put that down. Put that down. You're gonna need
Alright.
So go to Home Depot, please, Mom, and get 2 more of these.
Gonna give me one?
yeah. You can leave that on. That's for the cake.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but
This eye bolt.
yeah, deal with it.
Everything together. We'll come together.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, so.
The eye bolt. And
Alright, so what am I doing?
make sure there's a nut. If there's not a nut, the guy want to 2 nuts.
Okay.
Lifting this up, put it down there.
No, we're gonna lay it down.
Like that way?
You know,
Put it down
lay it
there.
back down.
All right, you got the. You anchor it, Nick, and we're gonna.
Hold on. Put it on the ground.
Wait, that's right.
There we go, so it doesn't slip on us. Oh!
And you gotta back it off there.
Nick?
I'm anchoring it, I'm anchoring it. Ah!
Okay, let it down.
Let it down. Let it
Yeah.
down. Let it down. That's it. Come down. Okay. All right, relax, Nick. All right, we got it. Okay, bring it down. That's it.
Oh, sorry for going up in the air, so I got scared.
Okay, let's lay it on something here. Let me move all this junk off of here. I'll lay it right on this. Now, what I'm saying, you don't want to cut this, right? You want to leave it the same size?
In terms of planing it, I would like to see if we can, because I see how much play there is
In this.
in this thing. I think
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna shrink. I don't know.
Eventually it will once it dries out.
So I'm thinking it would be better to
Yeah. Yeah, let it down, Nick.
you know, we might have to do that to get it to go in, but
Yeah. Well, what we could do is I could set the depth of the blade, and then what my dad told me was take the skill saw rather than cut it like this. You set that depth, and then you just bring it down this way, and it'll like plane it off of it.
wow.
It'll cut it off of it, you know. Take it a little time consuming, but again, if it shrinks, you know, after the years, now you're going to have it even smaller. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So let's try and get it right on the measurements.
yeah, and we just drop it in there. I got the
Right.
silicone. We got the.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do 21 inches. Nick, do me a favor. Go ahead and get a pencil.
Any kind? Okay, so I'm gonna stop recording pretty soon after I get this pencil. So, a special pen. Anyway, come on, Jack. Jack, woo! That's on.
6 inches, another inch, 7 inches from the ground. Okay?
Bex, no.
So the depth of this is 28 inches. So that's 7 inches from it. Okay, the 21 inches is actually ground level.
Bex, there's no spray.
Nick, come on, we just focus on this, please.
So we take that
Here's the
21
pencil.
inches. Thank you. Take that 21 inches because we measured from ground level up to 11 feet. From that 21-inch mark, which is ground level, we measure up 11 feet, and that's where our hole goes. And then 11 and a half feet is where our cap it off.
So
It'll be 13. It'll be 11 and a half feet plus 21 inches. Okay, so let's see. I'm not even going to figure it out. Shit, it's not even worth.
it's gonna be 11.5 feet above the ground.
Above the ground, correct.
Very good.
Here's ground level for us,
And the wires are gonna be 11 feet.
and the wires are going to be 11 feet above ground level. 9
Ground
feet
level.
6 is your umbrella.
Ground level right there.
So you'll be 1.5 feet above your umbrella. Okay, and that's a pretty high, because you're going to have to really work this thing from a 6-foot ladder.
Why is it
You
not
on a
focused?
5 foot rung, and you're 5 foot. That's 10 foot. So now you're going to be working it right about here, which is comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't want to be standing on that top rung to work these nuts.
There you go. It took a while for it to get focused.
That's one of the hang-ups there. Okay, Nick. I
Yeah.
need you
You need a building square?
Whoa.
You got one? Look at my bag. I might have a square in the bag.
What's the builder's square?
Small square in there? No? Okay. Then anyone you got. Hold that on that mark. Okay?
So what's this gonna say? How long the wire needs to be?
No. 11 foot. Is on the hole.
What are you putting a hole down there? What's that? That's gonna be for the cable or wire?
Yeah, that's for the eye bolts.
Eye bolts right there.
Cut it. Okay? Where you got that right now is ground level from the
Yes.
bottom of the
Yeah, I got the. Yeah,
Okay.
I was listening.
So now 11 foot is where we're gonna put our hole for the eye bolt.
Is there gonna be a covering on this, or just gonna be lights?
Just lights.
Oh, never mind then. That the whole patio project like mess up now. Very first video I made a patio project, I said it's gonna be like an awning type of thing. It's not on at all. It's a light system, or whatever. Never mind. I knew there was gonna be lights in there. I didn't think. So again, I'm reaching the end of the recorded time before it like starts recording all over again. So I'm just gonna stop. We're just gonna keep on doing this for all 4 poles. The first pole is taking longer than usual because it's gonna take longer than it would for the other 3 because we had to make sure like it's the first pole. You have to make sure like everything's right with it. So after that I'm not gonna film again. We're just gonna keep on doing the same thing with the other 3 poles. So swag muffins.